YouTube, grab some quick facts and figures off the internet. Some of them are dated, but it gets the point across. I want to kind of showcase some causes of death in the United States, and I kind of highlight people's perceptions. Motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death among those ages 5 to 34 in the U.S. More than 2.3 million adult drivers and passengers were treated in emergency departments as a result of being injured in motor vehicle crashes in 2009. The economic impact is also notable. In a one-year period, the cost of medical care and productivity losses associated with injuries from motor vehicle crashes exceeded $99 billion. Impaired driving. Every day, almost 30 people in the United States die in motor vehicle crashes that involved an alcohol-impaired driver. This amounts to one death every 48 minutes. The annual cost of alcohol-related crashes totals more than $51 billion. Distracted driving. Every day, more than 15 people are killed and more than 1,200 people are injured in crashes that were reported to involve a distracted driver. Distracted driving is driving while doing another activity such as texting, searching on the internet, digging through iTunes. That takes your attention away from driving. Teen drivers. Motor vehicle crashes are the leading cause of death for U.S. teens, accounting for more than 1 in 3 deaths in this age group. In 2009, 8 teens ages 16 to 19 died every day from motor vehicle injuries. Per mile driven, teen drivers ages 16 to 19 are 4 times more likely than older drivers to crash. Now let's move on to some different types of deaths. Talk about fires. Deaths from fires and burns are the 3rd leading cause of fatal home injury. Unintentional poisoning. Every day, nearly 82 people die as a result of unintentional poisoning. Another 1,941 are treated in emergency departments. Unintentional poisoning deaths in the United States increased by 145% from 1999 to 2007. Water-related injuries. Every day, about 10 people die from unintentional drowning. Of these, 2 will be children, age 14 or younger. Drowning is the 6th leading cause of unintentional injury death for people of all ages and the 2nd leading cause of death for children ages 1 to 14 years. Playground injuries. Each year in the U.S., emergency departments treat more than 200,000 children ages 14 and younger for playground-related injuries. Dog bites. Man and woman's best friend bites more than 4.7 million people a year. It's not even death. That's just being attacked by a dog. Now, get to the meat of my subject, which is gun-related deaths in the U.S. Now, I pulled a lot of this information from the CDC. I got a couple of websites I looked at. I'll put all that info in the description of the video so you can go to the sites and check my facts. Know that I'm not just making this up. But we should note that the CDC gun death figures are typically half of the figures that the gun control lobby publishes. The difference is in the definition of a child. The gun control lobby counts young adults that are 18 or 19 years old as children, but they do not count 20-year-olds as children. You can choose from one of 2 possible reasons, depending on your level of cynicism. The standard CDC age groups used to go from 0 to 19, 20 to 39. And the gun control lobby couldn't figure out how to select a custom age group. Counting 18 and 19-year-olds as children doubles the number of so-called child gun deaths, and more child gun deaths means more support for gun control. In 2007, there were 1,520 gun deaths in the 0 through 17 age group, out of 74,340,127 children, and 3,067 gun deaths in the 0 through 19 age group. By subtraction, we find that there were a whopping 1,547 gun deaths in just the 18 through 19-year-old age group. In other words, in 2007, most child gun death victims were actually adults. Historically, the 18 through 24-year age group is the highest crime committing group. At age 18, part-time drug dealers leave school and become full-time drug dealers. Despite the propaganda from the gun control lobby, criminals in general, and drug dealers in particular, are the group of so-called children most likely to be shot by their fellow criminals. You can verify this by reading the local gun death news stories in any city newspaper. School shootings are so rare that every one gets national television coverage. But drug dealers are shot so often that they are barely mentioned in their local newspaper. For comparison, the figures for 1999 were 1,776 gun deaths in the 0 through 17 age group and 3,385 gun deaths in the 0 through 19 age group. 1,609 gun deaths were in the 18 through 19 age group. Older people's gun deaths are more likely to be suicides. Suicides typically make up 56.5% of all gun deaths, according to the information available circa 2006 at Bureau of Justice Statistics. In fact, drugs and suicides account for more than 2 out of every 3 gun deaths in the U.S. So the propaganda keeps getting circulated about, gun violence and the need for gun control, and think of the children and all the massacres and the blood running in the streets. You get in your car and you drive to work, you're so much more likely to get mowed down by some crazy than you are by somebody toting a gun. I mean, really, people, please. I just did a quick search. I didn't spend a lot of time digging. I might have spent 10, maybe 15 minutes, but I mean, just use some common sense, people, and just think about things. Really, firearms are probably one of the least likely fears you have. Getting bad produce, you're more likely to get sick from that, or getting run over by a drunk driver than you are to be just mowed down by some gun-toting crazy, so to speak. Anyway, I just wanted to bring this information to you. Take it as you will, research it. Open your mind if you will. If not, if you want to just stick with your same old tired stereotypes, then that's your choice too. But thank you for your time.